Hello everyone, quick announcement. I have decided to finally go ahead and share my vlog channel on this channel. So you can now find my other channel linked in the description box or one of the videos on the channel. So yeah, thank you so much to any of you who decides to go show support on my vlog channel. Feel free guys, don't bring no weird energy. So it's good vibes on this platform and my other channel. But yeah, for any of those who would like to support that channel as well, feel free. It'll be in the description box. Now, welcome to the Golden Apple Tarot, where I, as the Goddess of Chaos, will be taking a peek into your Golden Apple card life. Thank you so much to all those booking personal readings with me, and thank you so much to all my bountiful, abundant viewers and subscribers for watching today's tarot pick a card reading. Also, one of my friends has a tarot YouTube channel, guys. Go check her out. I already linked her tarot channel in the description box below, as well as my list of sponsors I'm working with, where you can get discount codes. You can get discounts with these companies using my unique discount codes. Excuse me, guys. In today's tarot pick a card reading, we're going to see what kind of first impression you give off and what effect you have on others long term, and even a little bonus at the end, which I think is what like when you're done with people or when you leave people's lives, how do they feel after you've already moved on and you're no longer in their life? How do people feel? So yeah, disclaimer, please only take the information that resonates and leave the rest, as this is a general reading. Please hit the like and subscribe button to join the Golden Apple family, and you'll be greatly appreciated over here. So yeah, now we have 3 policies to choose from. Today we're choosing from these little cards that I got. They're like for children or something, but I like to use everything intuitively. So we're choosing from these today. Pile 1, we have the honey pots. Okay. Pile 2, we have the garden. And of course, these cards are going to be read along with the reading. And pile 3, we have sit. So Spirit picked out these cards, guys. Choose intuitively. Please take your time picking a pile. Be sure to pause the video right now. If you need more time, the timestamps can be found below in the description box. Let's get it. Welcome to your reading, pile 1. Please check the description box if you'd like to book a personal reading with me. This is the pile for those who chose this honey pot card. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and see what first impression do you let's see what first impression people get from you and your energy. I was gonna say what first impression do you leave behind, which is the same thing, but yeah, first impression people get from you and your energy. Okay, so with the honey pot card right here, first of all, you are someone that people would say is very sweet, or you come off very sweet. I'm also hearing people want to dip their hands in the honey jar. So people love your energy and could sit there and just bask in your presence all day long. People, like, you know how Winnie the Pooh is about this honey, about the honey in the show? That's how people are with you. People see you as this spiritual, because purple represents spirituality to me, this spiritual well of good, positive, tantalizing energy. Like, people cannot get enough of you. So yeah, that's definitely how people feel. I'm also saying people want to like keep you to themselves. They don't want to share. Okay, they don't want to share the honey pot. They want to take the honey pot off somewhere in the distance by themselves and eat their fill of you, or have their way with you, or drink their fill of your energy. It's your energy. Your energy is very sweet to people, whether you feel like you're a sweet person or not. People feel like when they're around you, there's something about your essence that's very, very attractive. Almost like, you attract more flies with honey than vinegar. That's you. You're the honey. Naturally, just being who you are. You are naturally that sweet energy that attracts not just flies, but you also attract things like butterflies. You can attract people who are in your soul tribe and then align with you, but you also may attract a lot of nasty bugs to your energy as well, just because it's very sweet. All right, so first impression, we have mystic, revels in intimate union with the divine. Off rip, when people first meet you, or whenever people have a first impression or first encounter with you, I should say, people feel like you're spiritual, or there's some kind of spiritual essence to you, whether you feel like you're spiritual or not. You can even be religious, but people feel like there's something more to you. Okay, so we have goddess, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. So again, people also feel like when they first have an encounter with you that you are very beautiful, very feminine, or you're very handsome. Take it as it resonates. But people feel like your energy is divine feminine energy. People cannot get enough of it. They want more. They want to be around you. People feel like you are luxurious and you represent some kind of luxury. And people want to be around you. And I'm hearing recline with you, relax with you, hold your hand or something. But yeah, people feel like you are divine feminine energy, whether you feel that way or not. Remember, this is just other people's perceptions. So always take what resonates and leave the rest. So yeah, we have angel, helping those in need with no expectation of return. So people also feel like upon first meeting you or first encounter that you are someone who's very giving or very kind, very compassionate, and that if they needed something from you, you would give it without, you're not that kind of person that's gonna give something and throw it back in their face later. You give something from the heart, genuinely, because you want to give or want to help, not with ulterior motives. So people generally, when they first meet you, feel like you are a sweet, kind, loving person. This is just how you come off. Like they can't shake this feeling or this vibe that you're spiritual or that you are very tapped in. You're very connected with God, source, the universe, whatever you want to call it. People feel like you are connected and tapped in. And people also may have even told you before that you're like an angel. They feel like God sent them an angel. People feel like you're an angel. You're an earth angel. Some of y'all are earth angels, but some of y'all, I just heard, you never know who God sends as an angel into your life. So some people feel like you're one of the angels God sent into their life to help them grow, learn, and do better. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what lasting effect you leave on others after this first impression. Upon like them knowing you for a little bit, what is the lasting impression? Okay, so first of all, I just saw 713 on the clock, and I also just saw 717 angel number on the clock. So that could be, those numbers could be important for some of y'all. But I keep hearing this song by, I think it's Monica, and I'm hearing this part where she's like, boy, you are so fine, angel of mine. I'm not a singer, so don't come for me, but that's the specific part I'm hearing. Angel of mine. So people think you're really attractive because for some reason I'm hearing the part where she says you are so fine. People think you're very attractive and you just have this otherworldly essence to you. So what lasting effect do you have on others? First of all, we have the cosmos, okay? Like, do you see this moon here? Again, there's something about you that's otherworldly, or I really want to say ethereal. You come off very ethereal, and you can just look the word up if you don't know what it means. But again, it's just like another word to say otherworldly, or as if you're not really from this realm. I'm hearing some of you have really bright crown chakras. You receive information from the divine. Whether you knew that or not, I'm letting you know now. That is one of your spiritual gifts. Some of you have the ability to receive information from the divine because the moon is like pouring this energy down into the earth, and you are someone who's been receiving it. Especially with this being over top of the mystic card right here, you have been receiving information from the divine. Some of you receive information when you're sleeping, when it's nighttime, or when you're about to lay down, when you're about to go to sleep. You receive a lot of downloads from spirits, okay? But yeah, we have creativity and vastness. So again, your energy is very, very powerful as well. When you walk in the room, the dynamic shifts. And when I say that, I mean like whoever people were thinking was top dog in the room, when you walk in, it immediately shifts, okay? Especially with this brown bear spirit, people feel like you are someone who is very, very powerful. You can even be, I want to say some people can even feel like you're very maternal, very caring, very fierce, a warrior in your own right. With the bear here, especially with the tablet, like the stone tablet with the bear paw on here, and it says take time out. You also could be someone who doesn't mind spending time alone or being on your own or spending time to yourself. But people definitely feel this big, powerful, intimidating energy from you. I also feel like, No one has to say, oh my God, it's a bear, like be scared. When people see a bear, it put fear in their heart. It puts fear in people's hearts when they see a bear, because people just know this bear could maul them, attack them, and really fuck them up, essentially. And that's how people feel about you. You may be someone who is very attractive, very loving, very caring, very giving, very compassionate, but you are not someone to play with. That is the lasting impact people have. You are not someone to play with. People do not want to play in your face or come at you crazy because they feel like you do not play that ish. You're very, very powerful. Next card we have here is the sacred union, partnership, romance. So the lasting impact, people want to romance you. I just heard you have people who are players and used to playing the field, wanting to give you commitment. They want to stop and give you commitment. You may not believe that because maybe they never expressed it, or maybe these players are hiding in the shadows and they're just secret admirers for now. But yeah, you have people who normally would not think about settling down. Maybe it's because of their age or because of their own habits or beliefs. You have these people thinking about settling down and having a union with you, not just a partnership, not just a relationship, a union with you. Okay, part one. So what other lasting impact do you leave? The altar priestess, preparation, prayer, sacred ritual. Some of you guys are definitely my tarot readers, my intuitives. You guys are definitely tapped in your own way. I don't care what you do. I don't care whether you have a tarot deck or not, whether you're a witch or not. Whatever name you call yourself by, you are someone who is intuitively aware. And some of y'all may not even realize that you have been getting dreams and downloads in your sleep about things that's happening in your everyday life. But some of y'all also, there's a lot of spiritual energy here. People really do think that you're someone who's very spiritual or very religious, okay? That you have some kind of spiritual practice and that you are highly connected to the divine. And this is a lasting impact that you leave on people, is you teach them how to also pray and find their own way on their own path. Because I'm seeing the lotus flower here with this candle. And you know, lotus flowers must grow out of the mud, right? And you know, not just the mud, but a lot of them grow in swampy areas, which swamps are just stagnant energy. Swamp is stagnant water. So I definitely feel like you teach people how to prepare and how to basically find their own spiritual way or have their own spiritual practice without relying heavily on you. You give people the tools, the necessary tools to make their own spiritual practices. And I just saw 1212 on the clock as well. So look up 1212 angel number. But yeah, a lot of y'all are highly tapped in, highly connected to the divine, or at least this is how people feel. And you leave a lasting imprint on all those that you meet, talk to, interact with, even people who just see you online and see your words. You leave a lasting impact on them, or people that you have spoken to on the street, strangers. You leave a lasting impact on their life. And also, you guys, from a power ones, you have a lot of creativity as well. You could be getting ideas in your sleep. There's something about you sleeping and getting ideas, because it says creativity in the cosmos. So yeah, you have creative ideas that come straight from the divine. So make sure you take action on those. Lastly, we're going to check out how people feel after you are no longer in their life. The bonus question. Okay, so the first card we have here, Voodoo in Blue, back off. So people don't like to share your energy, straight up. And this card is number 22 right here. People do not want to share you. They don't want to share energy. People tend to either want to be selfish with you and keep you all to themselves, like this is you and this is other people trying to like keep your energy to themselves. Some people may try to sabotage you because they wanted to see you doing well, but they don't want you to do so well that you surpass them and leave them behind. People do not want to be left behind by you. Angel number 222 and 2222 is important, as well as, yeah, angel number 22, 2222, and angel number 222 is important because I see all those numbers here. So yeah, people don't want to share your energy. People regret you walking away and they want to tell you come back, and they also want to tell other people back off. So if you've moved on and you're meeting new people in your life, there are people from your past who hate that shit. They don't like the new people that you hang out with or the new people getting your energy because they want your energy. Okay, yeah, I'm just saying people wanting to be selfish with you. Look, we have sewer mermaid. Your sensuality is beautiful. So sewer energy gives me swamp vibes. Okay, it's like where most people cannot thrive or they would die. It's just like you may have thrived or risen out of situations other people could not fathom surviving in. conditions, circumstances. There's something about some kind of circumstance or condition that you moved away from, or you grew out of, or you outgrew it, and people are so surprised, like, wow, how did pile one do it? But how do people feel after you've left their life? I mean, just like I said, wow, how did pile one do it? I also feel like a lot of people from your past find you very attractive now, but they weren't really fucking with you when you, like, back, I don't know, I'm saying for some of you, you were always very pretty or very handsome. It's just like some people in the past did not recognize your worth at first. Now they are seeing your worth, and they're seeing that you are very beautiful, you're very attractive, and I'm hearing again, like, they regret the hell out of not recognizing your worth. Also, some of these people, I'm just getting this sense of they feel like you owe them something, or that they should be able to profit off of what you got going on now. So we have autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. Yeah, some of these people are trying not to lose hope that you're done with them. Some of these people are still holding on to you. Excuse my throat chakra. Some people are still holding on to you, still hoping that you're going to come back. Some of these are past lovers with the sacred union card here. Some of these are definitely past lovers, jealous of any new people getting your energy. Even friends, they don't give a fuck. Even family that's still around you and in your life, they're bitter and jealous of those people too. And then we have death in the maiden, invasion, boundaries violated, dominance. Yes. So how do people feel when you move on? These people that you've moved on from, and these people whose life you're no longer in, these people are upset because they cannot violate your boundaries anymore. A lot of these people were people who were toxic because they wanted to dominate you and keep you to themselves. They wanted to belittle you, make you feel bad, because these people are insecure and they saw your worth, and they wanted to make you not see your worth so they could keep you around and keep you in their energy. So they would invade your privacy, invade your space, and they'll do it again too. If you let these people back in, they would do it again in a quick heartbeat, because in their mind, that's how they get people to stay in their energy. That's how they get people to stick around them, is they sabotage them, make them feel less than, so these people don't realize their worth and move on. So congratulations, because you realized your worth and you're done with these people. That's how I feel. But all right, Pod One, that's all I have for you today. Please check the description box if you like a personal reading with me. Thanks so much for watching, and also comment below if this resonated. If it did not, feel free to check out any other pals or videos you feel drawn to on my channel. Bye! Welcome to your reading, Pile 2. Please check the description box if you like a personal reading with me. This is the pile for those who chose this little card, but it's currently 2:22 p.m. as I'm recording your reading, pile 2. So 2s are definitely significant. That must be collective energy, because pile 1 got a lot of 2s as well. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this. First, let's take a look at what first impression people get from you and your energy. So pile 2, we have the I bumped the camera. We have the garden card here, which to me makes me feel like you are someone who's very hard working, or people feel like you're a hard worker, that you have a lot of seeds that you plant for yourself that grow and manifest however you desire. This is just what people feel upon meeting you, is that you're someone who is naturally very abundant, and I'm hearing a good work ethic as well. People may feel like you have a good work ethic, or that you are someone who's very focused, or you're able to kind of just do the necessary work when required. You're not someone who's also afraid to get your hands dirty, is what people feel like. You're willing to go out there in the field and do the work, the necessary work yourself, rather than someone who just tells everyone else to do it. It's like people view you as a leader who enjoys actually being on the field with the people you're leading, who enjoys being the kind of leader that is doing so out of example rather than doing, it's not like, I'm hearing you're someone who is do as I do, not as I say. So people feel like you show by example, you lead by example. So the first card we have here is Pioneer. Passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So yes, people feel like you're someone who's extremely creative and talented, and you have these wonderful ideas, okay? Upon first meeting, people may feel like you're someone who's like a trailblazer, or you're someone who sets trends, or you come off very trendy, very hip, very new age. And when I say new age, I just mean people feel like you're very, like you're the one who starts things. Yeah, I'm just hearing trailblazer energy. Like you're someone who is very, I'm just hearing things about like pop culture, very aware, someone who's very culturally aware as well. Then we have the Thief card, which says sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. I'm hearing a cute little message with this, where it's like some people say you're a stealer of hearts, as in you break hearts. Like you know, when someone falls in love with you, it's like they feel like you stole their heart, is what I'm hearing. But I also feel like a lot of people copy you, or when they see you or first meeting you or upon a first encounter with you, they feel like this is someone that people would steal ideas from, because you are so gifted and creative. Like, it's just in your vibe, it's in your energy. It doesn't matter what you wear, what you look like. Some people meet you and really just feel like, wow, this is somebody that everybody wants to be. This is somebody that everyone is looking at. This is someone that everyone is taking pointers and cues from. Like, I'm just getting big leader energy, like leadership energy. People may look to you for the answers. So then we have teacher, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Didn't I just say people may look to you for the answers sometimes? And then she has this globe here where she has opened it and all the different countries have popped out. People feel like you're someone who's very culturally sensitive and culturally aware. When I say culturally sensitive, I mean, I can explain it the other way around better, which is culturally insensitive people often go to other places in the world and don't understand, follow, or respect the rules put in place in those places in the world. Like, you should not go to Asia and go into one of their traditional sites of prayer, or usually they're called shrines, traditional shrines, and just be disrespectful, be loud, be obnoxious, dropping food everywhere, leaving papers everywhere. It's extremely insensitive to the culture and extremely disrespectful. So you're someone who is very culturally aware, in the sense people feel like, wow, this is someone who's very well learned, very polite. This is not one of those people that's going to go and act a freaking fool. It's like, I'm hearing social etiquette. People also feel like you have great social etiquette, whatever that means for you. And upon first encounters, people also feel like you're someone that they can learn from. You're someone who can actually teach them something or guide them in some kind of way. Some people with the Thief card may even meet you and immediately start looking for ways to take whatever you're doing or take whatever you're wearing and copy it for themselves. Okay, you may meet a lot of thieves that want to take your ideas or take the things that you do, because you're very good at coming up with new things. So yeah, some of you, I'm hearing like inventions, whatever you do, people are watching you, and some are low-key thinking about how to steal it. I just saw 22 angel number on the clock. So yes, that's very important for some of you. Twos are definitely important. Next, we'll see what lasting effect you leave on others. All right, so the first card we have here is Snake Spirit, Time to Heal, right here. And it's the number 55. So a lot of you could be going through some changes in your life at this time, or you're someone who adapts, or at least people feel like you're someone who adapts very well. But what lasting effect do you leave on others? Again, with Time to Heal being here, people feel like you're someone who's able to shed and grow, or you go through rebirths or glow ups over and over and over again. Like, you are like a catalyst, and a lot of people just don't know how you do it. Again, trailblazer energy, where you are able to shed the old, release the old, heal, and move into the new. Okay, because that's what snakes do. They shed the old skin and grow a new skin over that. Not over it, but after shedding that old energy, that old skin. And it's like, no one tells the snake when to do this. It's very instinctive. So you instinctively know, or people feel like you have this instinct that just tells you when it's time to change up I'm hearing the routine. It's time to change up where you're living. Like, you just do things on an instinct, and people are just like, how does this person continue to always revamp, recreate themselves, and rebirth, right? So we have the Swan Queen, transformation, intuition, patience. Yes. And that goes right back to the Garden card. With the patience, it's like, even after you plant what it is that you would like to grow, you have to be patient for the seeds to grow. You still have to water them and do the necessary work in order to get the crop, right? You can't just reap the rewards when you just planted them yesterday. You have to be patient. And again, with the intuition and transformation, yeah, the lasting effect you have on others is that, one, you are someone who's very intuitive and you intuitively know when to transform, but also you are teaching other people in their own way how to transform. Some people are just outright trying to copy you, but there are also others who feel inspired by your ability to transform yourself and revamp yourself and move forward in life. Whether you feel this way or not, this is just how other people see you. This is just their perception, which is funny because the next card is the eyes of beauty, which is like, you know how they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder? Oops. So yeah, we have positive expectations, clarity. So again, the lasting impact you have on others is you help people to clearly see the wealth within themselves that can never be stolen. So yeah, some people may go through life feeling like the world owes them something, or feeling like they're not special, they're not important, they don't have a purpose, they're here for no reason. And you may remind people that yes, you are put on this earth for a reason. We all are. You may not do this by actively saying anything, just by being yourself. You may give people the clarity to move forward and realize that they do have a purpose, and there is a reason that they are here, and there is a reason to continue to rebirth and remove old stagnant energies and to shed the past and move forward into their future. You really inspire a lot of people, okay? Also, with positive expectations, you help a lot of people change their perception. Whether you know this or not, whether people have told you, oh, you helped me change how I see the world. Like, this is how people feel. This is the lasting impact that you leave, is people start to look at the positive, start to have better expectations of themselves and of the world after having encounters with you, because it's just your energy that naturally elevates people's vibrations. And of course, once you leave, their vibration, it's like they have to maintain that vibration themselves. But you may be someone who's more positive, and you may be someone who's like, well, look on the bright side, this and this has happened, like those are good things. So, you know, you just help people to change their perception and the way that they're seeing the world. So we have the arrow master, hitting the mark, intention, detachment. Yes, people also feel like you teach them how to go after their goals, how to be inspired enough to keep going and keep the motivation. I feel like because people see you as someone who's a hard worker and you do the necessary work yourself instead of trying to get everyone else to do the work for you, it inspires other certain people to also get up off their ass and do the work. That's just what I'm hearing. You inspire people to get up and want to do the work. You inspire people to want to move forward and to do things differently for themselves and hit the mark, achieve their goals, that it is possible for them to do the things that they wish to do in this world. And with the detachment card, I also feel like people have learned, or you have been teaching people, whether directly, subconsciously, or actively or indirectly, you've been teaching people to detach from the outcome. Sometimes things aren't going to turn out the way that you thought they were, but that does not mean that it didn't turn out the way that it was needed. Or it didn't, just because you don't always get what you want, it doesn't mean that you may not have what you need. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you teach a lot of people to focus on what they do have instead of the lack of energy of focusing on what they don't. And you've taught a lot of people, instead of chasing everything, it's okay to slow down because you're gonna get there. Take your time, do the work. So yeah, I don't know what you out here doing, but a lot of y'all are teachers, spiritual teachers, or whether you actively know it or not, you are a light worker and you have been helping to heal people indirectly, most likely. A lot of you directly, but indirectly just by being yourself. You've been influencing a lot of people who watch you and see what you do. Some people are copying you or imitating you, and they're not realizing that they're also copying the reality that, you know, you can't steal these ideas or steal from power too, because eventually it will shine through that this is not authentically you. It does not authentically belong to you. And people are starting to slowly live in their authenticity by following in your footsteps. Okay. So lastly, let's see the little bonus question. How do people feel after you are no longer in their life? So we have mildew fairy, cleanup time. How do people feel after you have walked away and removed them from your life? People regret what they did and wish that they could go back and clean up their actions. You make people want to clean up their ways or clean up whatever energy they gave you that they feel made you leave. They want to go back and clear that up, clean that up, like work on themselves so that hopefully they could get back into your life. But some of them really recognize where they went wrong and why you walked away. Look, we have Violet Duchess, stifled, bored, and stuck. Yes. So after you've already moved on with your life, people also feel stuck and bored with whatever's going on in their life. And it's like they have nothing but time on their hands to sit and reflect on their actions and why they did what they did and why you leaving was actually a good decision for you. Why it makes sense that you chose to walk away. This may not be everyone, but some people are definitely maturing from the lack of your presence in your life. You're teaching people, again, that just by being you and walking away and knowing your self-worth, that is teaching people valuable lessons about, it's making them reflect on their own actions and the reality that actions have consequences. And one of the consequences is you walking away. So we have Poe in reverse, which says, time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. And this is in reverse. So yes, once again, people feel like once you walk away, you take all your amazing, beautiful, wonderful ideas with you. They can't copy you no more because you're not telling them what new ideas you're going through, what new ideas that you're initiating in your life, and you're not helping them to change what they got going on because you're over there changing by yourself now. So yeah, a lot of people from your past or people that you walked away from, it's like they don't have access to all those great, wonderful things that they were trying to steal from you. Like, some of these people are really trying to take your ideas, hun. For real. And then we have Violet Angel, Breaking Dawn, which talks about new beginnings. I don't know if some of y'all like Twilight, or I don't know, something about Twilight, because, that's one of the Twilight series names, book names, I think. Breaking Dawn. It sounds familiar. I could be wrong. But yeah, with Violet Angel and Breaking Dawn, it talks about new beginnings coming for you. And these people know it. They know that you are extremely talented, and your new ideas. Your ideas are going to take you very far. At least this is how they feel. These people feel like you have a lot of worth and that you're very valuable. You're a valuable asset to any team. And these people regret letting you walk away, or regret you walking away from them, because it's just like, damn, like, I'm never gonna find anyone as creative and talented that I can just basically steal from ever again. So yeah, these people also, whoever you've walked away from, they don't change, and they haven't changed. Like, they're still right where the fuck you left them at. Wherever you decided to walk away from them, like, whatever habits they had, whatever they were doing, a lot of them are still on the same shit, still doing the same shit every day, still on the same stuff. They still act the exact same because they feel like it was your responsibility to help them change and to help them grow and to help them heal. But you went off on your own and left their ass, because that's not your responsibility. That's theirs. That's their self-work. And you cannot do that for them. And these people don't want to admit that. Okay? So, yes, Pile 2, that's all I have for you today. Please check the description box if you'd like to book a personal reading with me. Thanks so much for watching, and comment below if this reading resonated. If it did not resonate at all, feel free to check out any other Pile 2 videos you feel drawn to on my channel. Bye! Welcome to your reading, Pile 3. Please check the description box if you like a personal reading with me. This is the power for those who chose this card right here. So first, let's take a look at the first impression people get from you and your energy. So first of all, the card representing you guys' energy, your first impression, is Sit. So a lot of people feel like you are someone who likes to spend time to yourself, or you do not mind spending time in solitude. People may also feel like you are someone who doesn't mind slowing down and taking your time to finish things at your pace. You move at your pace, no faster, no slower. Yeah, I feel like you move at your own pace, no faster, no slower than you feel like at any given time. And people cannot force you to move. They cannot make you go faster or slower just because they want you to. It's like you move at your pace, period, okay? You take your time doing things is what I'm hearing as well. So the first card we have is Liberator. Freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. So upon a first encounter, people may feel like you were someone who's very fierce or that you have kind of like, I'm getting big dick energy, where people feel like, okay, yeah, this is someone that I shouldn't play with. This is not someone that, I'm finna laugh and make undercover jokes or be sneaky or talk about them behind their back. Like, people low-key are intimidated by you upon first meeting. They may see something that changes their mind or makes them think they could play you, but upon first meeting, people are intimidated by you. Off rip. So we have Rebel. challenges authority to affect social change, reject spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. Yeah, with liberator and rebel here, people upon first meeting or first encounter may feel like, again, you are someone who does not play. You're very, I want to say you come off kind of serious or more serious. Like, you may be goofy at times, but when you first meet someone, you probably are not the kind to just open up and, you know, just, I don't know, there's something about you when people first meet you, they feel like you're kind of guarded as well. But you're also someone who is very passionate about what you believe in. You stand up for others, or you stand up for what you believe in. And I don't really like this, but I'm getting that trope where people be like, oh, they're a strong black woman, she's a strong black woman. But it's this vibe where it's like, you could be someone who speaks out against social issues, or be someone who's honest about what you feel is going on in the world today and your opinion on what's going on in the world today. And yeah, people are intimidated by that. You're also very knowledgeable. You're very, very intelligent, very smart, very aware, and people don't expect that from you. So the next card we have here is Fool. Fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. Once again, there's some kind of highlight about you targeting outdated systems and laughing at the absurdity of outdated systems and why we need to break these systems down, why these systems no longer work. I don't know what you do, boo, but you could be someone who online, like, you speak how you feel regardless. And people are intimidated by people who are very outspoken. That's what I feel. You're someone who's very outspoken about your beliefs, what you believe in, and what you will not stand for. So yeah, you're also someone who's like, people don't want to come around you with the bullshit because they are afraid you're going to check them about it. They are terrified that you're going to, as it says, fearlessly reveal emotion, fearlessly be yourself, and check them about it, regardless of who they are, what status they have. People feel like you don't care, and you're going to set it. I just heard you're going to set shit straight. I wanted to say something else, but Spirit was like, nah, say exactly that. People fear that you're going to set shit straight. So next we'll see what lasting effect you leave on others. All right. So with the porcupine card right here, porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind. This card talks about starting new things and approaching it as if you were a child, or with a childlike sense of innocence. Even if it's something you've done over and over and over again, it's about approaching it as if you are seeing it for the first time and you've never had an interaction with it, which can be crucial with creative projects and creativity. Okay, so I feel like a lot of people, in regards to the lasting effect that you leave, you make people really question their perception and question why they believe the things that they believe, why they've been giving their energy to certain systems and people and places without questioning it. You know, it's like you're not one of those people that just follows orders blindly, and you start to make all the other soldiers and people question why they're following rules blindly without questioning why these rules have been put in place. Who are these rules meant to really protect, uphold, and serve? So yeah, I feel like you make people question things in their own life and in the world around them that they normally wouldn't care to or wouldn't really pay any mind to. Okay, so we have the Fire Prince, optimism, aggression. We have a lot of fours here as well, guys. So angel number 4444 may be important for some of you. But yeah, again, some people do the lasting impact that you leave on others. Some people may feel like you come off a little aggressive in your beliefs. However, it's like you're very passionate is all. That's what I'm really getting, is you're very passionate, or people feel like you're someone who's very passionate. You also make people feel more optimistic about their life and about the way things are going. And you make people feel optimistic about the changes that they can help enact in the world. Like, you make people feel like they're a part of this, that they do have a voice and that they do matter. And there's a reason why they should stand up and say no, and should stand up and use their voice and speak up, not just on the behalf of others, but also on the behalf of themselves and the community that they come from. So yeah, people feel very inspired by you to use their voice. Like, it's like you make people realize they have a voice that matters. So yeah, we have the Camel Boy, small steps, asking for help. The lasting impact you leave on others. Like, do you see how he's playing this flute? I feel like you make people realize it's okay to be vulnerable, and it's okay to reach out and ask for help. It's okay to have a huge goal and take small steps to get there, because some people aren't taught that. Some people are raised with the idea you can't do that, that's unrealistic, and it's just because the people around them never seen themselves getting out the hood. They never saw themselves moving out of some kind of small energy. So they teach these future generations to be small as well. And it's like it's like this is over the rebel card, which says challenges authority to affect social change. So you are teaching people, yes, you can achieve that big goal as long as you take small steps towards it. It doesn't have to start with, oh, I want to be wealthy, I want to have all this money, and then boom, you have to make $1,000 a day all of a sudden, or you have to get a job that's paying you $2,000 a day or $2,000 a month. Sometimes it just starts with starting a business and selling your first product. You know what I mean? So it's like you make people realize small steps is still movement forward, and it counts. Okay. So next card we have here is the Eagle King, the big picture angelic help. Wow, you guys, I don't even know what y'all be doing out here, but people, the lasting impact that you have on others is you make people realize there is a bigger picture at play. And also I'm hearing you made some people realize the world does not fucking revolve around them and how they feel and what they want at any given time. Like, there's other people here in this world too. And you also help some people realize there's a need for compassion and love and understanding sometimes in conversations. Like sometimes, you know, I don't know, there's something about you teaching people how to have empathy or how to connect with empathy, not directly, like you're not being like, you need to have more empathy, dumbass. Like, I just feel like whatever you talk about or whatever you've been doing, whatever you believe in, when you talk about these things that you're passionate about, it inspires the hell out of people. And they just feel like, wow, I feel like I need to have a better understanding of other people sometimes, because other people go through things too. So yeah, you're really inspiring people. And also your ability to fearlessly reveal emotion or just talk about the things you're passionate about helps other people want to speak up, reach out, and also talk about the things that you're passionate about. And with angelic help, I also feel like you have a very big purpose, and a lot of you are here to teach people, connect with people, understand people, and help other people realize in their own way how to also connect with people, understand people, and teach people in their own way. So again, I don't think you're supposed to go around telling people this is what you have to do, this is how you do it. I think you're just supposed to be you, and that's enough. That's enough. And you leave a really strong impact on all of those that you've met. Okay? So lastly, we're going to check out the bonus question, which is, how do people feel after you are no longer in their life? Pile 3. All right. So we have number 10, because 1010 is the number of shifts. So look up 1010 angel number. It says Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift. People feel like after you stop fucking with them or stop being around them, things took off for you, or things started going really, really well for you in your life. And I just heard someone say they hate that shit. So yeah, they hate that shit, period. They hate how powerful you truly are. Some of the people that you are no longer messing with or around, like, they hate how powerful you are, and they hate to see you stepping into your power even more from afar. But it's like, why are you still watching it? Like, clearly you're a fan. So then we have Fairy of the Green World. The natural world needs you. Yes, some of y'all are angels. Some of y'all are earth angels. Yeah. I'm hearing something about fairies for some of y'all. So I don't know what that means, but some of y'all, something about fairies. Fairies could be in your home, moving your stuff around. Fairies are very mischievous energies, y'all. Very, very mischievous, okay? So yeah, they could be moving your stuff around. They're very playful. So yeah, some of y'all, something about fairies. I heard a closet. Fairies in a closet, or something about fairies messing with something in a closet. That's gonna be for somebody out there, because I'm hearing that really strongly. But yeah, with Fairy of the Green World, you are also a huge part of the environment, the natural environment. Like, the world needs you. It says right here, the natural world needs your light and your energy. You could be someone who defends and sticks up for Mother Nature and the earth. You could be one of those people who people like to say, oh, you're a tree hugger, you're one of those fucking weirdos, and it's like, you don't care about the earth that we live on, the earth that we call home. Like, you don't care that this is the earth that we are passing down to future generations. You don't give a fuck, because you can't go nowhere else. As of currently, as I'm recording this video, you can't hop on a spaceship and just go live anywhere else. Like, duh. So yeah, I don't like that energy. But some people may really feel like you're weird because you are someone who advocates for the earth. So we also have Candy Cane Angel. It's time for a treat. So how do people feel now that you're out of their life? Some of these people feel like you took all the sweetness with you when you left. You took all the sweetness, and they want to come back around. They want to come back around because it's like, it's time for a treat. I'm seeing you're the treat. So people, when they want that sweet, good energy, they try to come back around into your life. And then lastly, we have 3 witchy sisters, the power of 3. So I really feel like you're also someone who's very, very powerful, as I said earlier, but you have a lot of people around you who are sleeping. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that woke culture. I don't like to say that. I don't like to be like, oh, you're woke as fuck. Like, no, I just like to say your eyes are wide open, including your third eye. You're very aware of what's going on with current events and what's going on around you, whether you watch news or not. Because I don't watch the news to get current events, honestly. But you have a lot of people around you who are just sleeping. They're not awake. They have no conscious idea of what is going on around them or what's going on in the world. And these are those people that you walked away from. These people are very ignorant is what I'm getting. When I say ignorant, I mean like they don't understand why we should protect Mother Nature and why we should take care of the earth, or why we need to start caring about the things that we are doing current day, because it's going to impact all the present, future generations after us. Like, these people don't care because they're just blind. They're very blinded by material things and short-term living. They're here for a good time, not a long time. They don't care what they leave behind for anyone else. They don't care about leaving a legacy. They don't care about building generational wealth. They just care about a little stack that they can have, a little stack of money, you know. And that's it. They care about the shoes, the cars, the clothes, and they don't realize they can't take that shit in the grave with them. Like, they can't pass that shit down. Like, you think those shoes that you love so much and are, you know, willing to hurt people over are going to put any money in your kid's bank account when they want to go to college? If your kid chooses to go to college. But it's something about these people thinking very short term, and it comes off just so sleep. Very, very sleep. They're not awake in themselves. They don't know who they are. They don't know who you are. They can't recognize anything besides what's put right in front of them by the media, or what's put right in front of them by others, authority figures. They need other people to dictate their life for them. And you're not one of those people at all, Pile 3. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. Please check the description box if you like a personal reading with me. Thanks so much for watching, and also comment below if this resonated. If it did not resonate at all, then feel free to check out any other piles or videos you feel drawn to on my channel. Bye!